Hello and welcome back to the Level 7 Games podcast, where we talk about video games, movies, trading card games.
Dolphins.
Dolphins. That is going to happen a lot this week.
I mean, it kind of happens all the time because you love Echo so much.
That's true. I can't help it.
I mean, you can. There's places for people like you.
I mean,
the sick, demented, twisted.
I tried to get a job at the aquarium, but they wouldn't take me.
That makes sense.
Yep. Apparently I'm not, a marine biologist or something.
Not anymore.
Yeah, it's true. They won't let me.
Not since you got dishonorably discharged.
For being a marine biologist.
Hoorah.
For the record, I was very honorably discharged. Thank you very much.
But not from the marine biologists.
Shit. That's true. That's very... Okay, yep, you got me on that one.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. So, is delicious cheese. But we're going...
So?
Queso.
Oh, queso. I got you.
Yeah. So, the question this week...
And we want to hear your answers. This is important to us. So, be sure to comment. The comment word on the bottom of the screen. Imagine there's one there.
Well, I'll make it flash.
Make it flicker.
Flicker? Just like...
Yeah, don't put too much work into it.
Okay. The flicker will take work, but we'll get it. Yeah. Who is your favorite director?
Whom is my favorite director? Are you asking me?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
No, I'm not.
Oh. Did you go first last week?
I think so.
Okay, I'll go first this week.
Okay.
Wes Anderson.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Were you worried that I'd pick the same thing
I
as you?
was very worried that you were going to pick the exact same guy as me,
Okay.
not going to lie.
Okay. Well, yeah, no. Wes Anderson, I don't think I've seen a Wes Anderson movie that I don't like or couldn't rewatch. And I mean, I cannot rewatch a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Like most movies is like a one and done. I won't name any other directors or movies that I can do that with, but Wes Anderson, Royal Tannenbaums, Life Aquatic, Darjeeling Limited, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Grand Budapest Hotel. There's just banger. Rushmore. He did.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know he did that one, too.
I'm trying to think. There's a bunch of other like ensemble ones, but I don't think he might have had something to do with Bottle Rocket. I think he directed Bottle Rocket as well with Luke Wilson. But anyhow, I just his the way he shoots, his style is very,
Oh, it's very...
It's pronounced.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I like his sense of humor. It's very just, I don't know.
Yep, he did Bottle Rocket.
Yeah, I think like a lot, if you just sit there and watch it, you get it. You don't even really have to, like, it seems like it's trying to be smarter than it actually is. It's just, I feel like it's like really palatable and, I don't know, relatable. All of his movies are, like, there's a character in there for somebody.
Right. Yeah, that's a great pick. I didn't even think of him, but he's definitely one of the greats for sure. Yeah. Just hot damn. Good pick.
Thanks. Thank you.
That was... Whew. All right, now you have to comment with a better director. Go. Are there any...
This isn't opinion-based. If you don't have facts, get the fuck out of my face.
If you're not right, you're wrong. Sorry.
What was that? Island of Dogs, right? That was what it was called?
Yeah.
That movie was sick.
That claymation one, that one was
so
really good.
That and Fantastic Mr. Fox were really good, but yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, man. Fantastic Mr. Fox. That one was so freaking good.
I'm an athlete.
Yeah, that's...
Are you cussing at me?
You cussing? Cuss. Yeah, that shit was so good.
That was Bill Murray as the Badger.
Yeah. Oh, man. So good. Darn it. I'm just trying to... Well, whatever. I'm trying to find my guy before I start talking about it. But my favorite director is John Carpenter.
I mean, that's a good pick. I like it. It's an original pick.
Yeah?
I don't think I think a lot of people would say John Carpenter's their favorite horror movie guy or something like that, but I guess he does more than just horror. Like,
yeah,
But I mean, yeah, he's all over the place. Like,
Because, yeah, I mean, some of my favorite... Well,
vampires, dude.
every time I
Vampires
say
is
my favorite movie, I have to say 3 movies. Ninja Turtles, the very first one. The Big Lebowski.
Okay. Yeah,
And
Coen Brothers.
the 1982 version of The Thing, which is directed by John Carpenter.
Makes sense. I mean, it's one of the sci-fi horror greats.
Oh, man.
Set the stage.
It's one of those... And it's
Kurt
really...
Russell, right?
Yeah. So good.
I mean...
He's so good in that. And...
You can't beat that.
Like, it was one of those first horror movies for me that really made me search out other horror movies.
Where you're like, is there more shit like this?
Yeah. Because it was awesome. The special effects were just otherworldly as to how good they were. It was in that...
And that was all pre-CG, so, I mean,
Yeah.
they were all practical effects, where they're doing animatronics, they're doing puppets, they're doing...
It was in that sweet space right before CG, like... It was like the next year that CG stuff started hitting in, like, into movies and
What
shit.
year did the thing come out?
1982.
Wow, okay. All right.
So, I mean, not like good CG, but they were just starting to dabble in it around that time.
Yeah, because I think, I think Labyrinth actually had, like, one of the first CG scenes.
Really?
With that owl.
Oh, yeah, the
That
intro
was like
of
one
it
of the
flying around.
That was like one of the first, like, fully 3D rendered...
Right.
Blah, 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 blah.
Right. But, man, that movie, I have 2 posters of it in my house.
They're
I
identical.
love-
They're next to each other.
What's really funny is they are identical,
Nice.
but they are in separate rooms. But because I have one that got jacked up on its way to me, so they just sent me another one. I was like, "Do you want this other one back?" And they're like, "No."
You're like, cool, I'm just going to hang it up again.
Yeah, I was like, "Well, I'm not getting rid of the Thing poster."
There you go.
That is like one of the most iconic posters ever made. Also,
True.
and
I mean, I agree. Like, his vampires...
I mean,
John Carpenter's Vampires is the one of, if not the best vampire movie.
Right.
Like,
it's so. Oh,
the world just existed. Like, here's characters, and here's what they're doing in this world. Like, it wasn't like, here's a ton of exposition, here's a ton of story. It was just like, here's James Woods just being a badass, and everybody's like, James Woods can be a badass? And it's like, yeah, motherfucker. Not only is he badass, but he's also a smart ass.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just. Those are just 2 of his movies. The rest of them, if you don't know, like Assault on Precinct 13.
Yep.
That movie's intense and fucking crazy.
Escape from New York is great.
It's the reason we have Metal Gear Solid.
He was in Isaac Hayes. Isaac Hayes was in that, and so was Steve Buscemi.
Right.
But yeah, it's Solid Snake.
Solid
yeah.
Snake. That's the name I was trying to think
Well,
of.
yeah, because it's Snake Plissken.
Yep.
Snake Plissken. The year is 1980.
Yeah. That shit was so good. And then he also directed the first Halloween movie.
Okay, that's actually impressive. I mean, I've never been much of a like horror slasher guy, but Halloween is pretty prolific, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And then he did The Fog, which,
Never saw that.
granted, it's not one of his best, but it is still pretty good.
Is it anything like The Mist?
No. And then The Thing, of course. I'm trying to... Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay.
That is
okay.
another one that it's hilarious. It's like the effects are crazy and they're starting to use... I think they used a tiny bit of CG in there. Like
Yeah.
maybe for like the lightning effect. That one still could have been hand-drawn. I don't know. And then The Prince of Darkness is actually one that a lot of people just haven't seen. Have you ever seen that one?
No.
It's
I
fucking
don't think
crazy.
so. Oh, They Live. That was good.
They Live with Rowdy Piper as the main guy, and that's where we got
Got
that.
the sunglasses.
Yeah, we got that classic line of, I came here to do 2 things.
Chew
Bubble gum and kick ass.
Yeah.
And I'm all out of bubble gum.
Thanks, Duke Nukem, for bringing that back.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. It's just, let's see, The Village of the Damned is also incredible.
Never saw that.
I mean,
Escape from
shit.
L.A. Obviously, I've seen
Right.
that.
That one's got one of the best like performances
I've
from
never seen
Bruce
Ghosts
Campbell.
of Mars.
You know, I actually just
That's the-
saw that, and I don't think I've ever seen Ghost of Mars.
Is that the one with Ice Cube?
I don't know, to be honest.
I think it's got Ice. I think it's got Ice Cube.
Starring Natasha, Ice Cube. Yep.
There you go. I didn't know that was John Carpenter. I mean,
Jason Statham.
Turkish. Turkish.
I have never seen that movie, The Ghost of Mars. So there you go. I even have a movie to check out from my favorite director.
Boom.
But yeah, like his style is just, it's crazy, and I love it.
It's all over the place. And I mean, like, obviously he likes sci-fi, fantasy, wacky bullshit.
Right.
And that's cool because it's like you never know the direction that a scene's gonna end up in. Like you could be watching the movie where it's kind of, I don't know, boring and mundane up to one scene, then all of a sudden it flips and you're just, what the fuck is going on? Like it's completely different kind of movie. It's almost Tarantino.
Yeah, like pre-Tarantino.
Yeah, like
Tarantino.
kind of smart ass. You know what I mean? Where it's very self-aware and self-referential in a way, but it knows when it's kind of it's getting too long in the tooth in certain aspects, and it's like, all right, cool, let's flip it up, do something wacky, and completely just get them back into this.
And you could really see that in Big Trouble in Little China when they're like running through the hallways, and all of a sudden there's like that fucking Kaku demon.
Yeah.
Just like fucking floating there. You're like, the hell is that?
It's like, what the shit is even going on? They're like, hey, man.
Welcome to the world. But yeah. And especially, like, at the end of the thing, still the ending of that movie is
Still, that's not a sentence. Still the ending of that movie.
I mean, I know, but it still just, it blows my mind. Because, like, is that dude a thing? The one that he hands the bottle to because he was just chucking freaking Molotov cocktails, which he was using gasoline to make them, and then he hands that to the other guy that survives and takes a drink, and then Kurt Russell's just like, you're like, wait, the fuck? Like, why do you act? Because he didn't take a drink from it. Maybe suggesting that it was gasoline in there instead of alcohol. And if you watch, Kurt Russell's breath can be seen, but the other dude's breath can't.
There you go.
So
take a look, Thing fans.
I'm telling you, if you have not seen The Thing and you like horror movies,
if you haven't seen The Thing and you like movies, you should probably see The Thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just a solid movie. It's cool that it's horror, but like it's also, you know, it's got some good sci-fi. It's got some good.
It's a
thriller type.
Trying to
moments. It's thrilling.
It's a real good like kind of a mystery at first too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who done it?
Yeah, like the old which one of you's killing us all. Yeah.
It was the butler in the observatory with the baboon buttocks.
Always just drives me crazy whenever I think of Among Us. It's just like that's just the thing, just really poorly rendered.
You know. Yeah, you're right. I don't know much about Among Us. I never actually played it once.
Yeah.
But I think I get it.
I get the appeal. It's just every time I
think I get the concept.
It's like, it should just be the thing. And then I want it to be the thing, and then I get mad. And I'm like,
John Carpenter should sue Among Us.
Yep. Which is actually hilarious because The Thing is a remake of a 1954 version called The Thing from Another Planet.
Which is a remake of a sonnet written by Sir Bradley Cooper.
Actually, it's based on a short story written or called "Who Goes There," written in like 1942 or something.
Let's keep going.
And I have a copy of it too. It's really awesome. It's crazy because, yeah, it's just fun to see it like transform as it goes through the years. And then like the 1950 one is awesome. Like that one's classic sci-fi movie, and it's a lot more plant-based. The creature,
sure,
or the thing, I should say.
Right.
And then like they actually did that, like the sequel in 2010, just called The Thing. So it's hard to find it because you just type The Thing, and there are 3 of them. And you're like,
there's so many things out there these days. There's too many things.
Yeah, too many.
That's the problem. You have a good thing going, and then you're like, oh, we need more of that thing, and then there's just things everywhere, and you're like, oh, I can't tell the difference between that thing and this thing. Whose thing is that? How old is this thing? Whose thing is in my... Wait.
Who knows? Yep. Exactly. That's what the thing does. It messes with you.
It's what they do. That's what they do. Well, that's cool. I like John Carpenter.
John Carpenter.
But he's got an H in his name, so I can't trust him.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I think other notable directors... you named a couple other movies, so I'm gonna kind of cheat on that.
I mean, go for it.
Coen Brothers, obviously.
Oh, right. They were one of the ones that I thought of. I was like, oh. I don't know, though. Like, I really enjoy their stuff, but there are definitely a couple of them that I was just a little bored.
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see that. There's, like, what was the movie? It was called, like, A Patient Man, or I don't know. It was just about this dude, and his life was a bummer, and they're like, fuck this guy. They wrote a story. They're just like, hey, let's write a story about the most pathetic dope where nothing good happens, and then we'll just end it at what is maybe a climax where he might die, and you're kind of hoping that he will.
Right, like, I don't know. Let's see. The Man Who Wasn't There?
Raising Arizona. No, it wasn't that one. It was A Serious Man.
Oh, A Serious Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, True Grit was pretty good. Hail Caesar was pretty good.
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou?
One of the greatest.
I mean, of course, they did The Big Lebowski, which is one of my favorite movies.
Right.
So,
Raising Arizona, Bart and Fink, all good. Fargo, obviously.
oh, The Hudsucker Proxy. Not too many people talk about that one, but that one's actually pretty good, too. Mm-hmm. Is that just... Have you ever seen that movie?
I had to have seen it because I know that I have it, but I don't remember.
Oh, okay. It's just always funny when the main character, he always does this. He just draws a circle. He's like, I got this idea. You know, for the kids. You're like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Maybe I haven't seen. I know I own that movie.
Really? Dude, that shit is so funny. I'm not going to ruin it then. I'm not going to ruin it. I'm just going to leave you with that.
Is that one with John Turturro, or who's in that one? I mean, I got a computer in front of me.
I was going to say, I have it right here, though. I'll open it. It's got Tim Robbins, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Paul Newman.
I've never seen this.
But yeah, and the reason I watched it is because it has Bruce Campbell in it for like 18 seconds. And I just, like a couple months ago, I went on a Bruce Campbell tear. Like, I was like, Bruce Campbell filmology. All right, let's go watch all of them. So I started doing that. Some real gems in there.
Hey man, he's cameoed in some shit for sure.
Oh yeah,
some shit.
Like
deep shit.
Some definite shit. Like from Dusk Till Dawn 2.
Ooh.
They credit him in that. He's literally in the first minute of that movie, inside of a movie, and then he's not in there. Which they also did that shit to him in The Majestic as well, but he was in that one a lot longer. Like he was in a movie that, oh my gosh, now I forgot his name. Oh, what's his name?
Carlos Santana.
No.
Bill Paxton.
He's really funny, always does body humor, Ace Ventura.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, gosh, I'm so sorry. Jim Carrey.
Body humor.
Jim Carrey stars in there. And he made a movie, he wrote a movie inside of the movie Majestic. And in that movie, it stars Bruce Campbell. And he's the main guy in there. And it's just...
Are you sure this isn't the movie Inception?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But who knows?
I like Christopher Nolan. He's a good director.
Yeah, he's created
Speaking of Inception.
Yeah. I mean, the freaking Batman trilogy was amazing.
Batman trilogy was really good. Inception was good. I couldn't get through Tenet.
I did not enjoy that movie. Although I did make the mistake of eating an edible beforehand. And then I started watching that movie. I think I made it like 5 minutes in. I was like, fuck this movie, man.
Yeah.
I probably need to try it again without that that first piece.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, it was a little bit like very serious, trying very hard. It's like, man, I haven't seen a movie try this hard since The Matrix. But yeah, I like Christopher Nolan, all right.
Not film.
I'm trying to think, like, other big Peter Jackson's pretty cool. Guillermo del Toro does some pretty cool stuff. I don't think I have another favorite, though. I think that's got to be.
Yeah.
He's got to be. I mean, Robert Rodriguez is good. Quentin Tarantino, obviously, makes cool stuff, but I feel like Quentin Tarantino is kind of I don't know, he's a cop-out.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of if there are any directors besides John Carpenter that I really like.
You like all of their shit. Or
Yeah,
you're
the
you're like, oh man, this dude released a movie. Like Luc Besson, the dude who did District B13.
oh, those are so good.
Yeah, he did From Paris with Love with John Travolta.
I loved that. That one was like his comeback.
That movie was fucking
That one
sick.
was so good.
He did Lockdown, which wasn't great, but it was cool.
Is that the
That was the one with
Stallone?
No, it was the one. I don't know if it was called Lockdown. It was the one in space with Guy Pearce.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that movie. Wow.
Yeah, he did The Fifth Element.
Oh, shit. Really?
So, yeah.
Wow.
Luc
Well,
Besson.
he's got some good stuff.
Yeah, that dude he's definitely like one of my favorite. He produces a lot of stuff, but he directs a decent amount of stuff too. But I think he directed The Fifth Element, which is maybe one of my favorite movies of all time. It's hard to like think of a movie that I like remember more than that movie. Like that movie just fucking like
it's just in
it's
there.
so iconic. Like everything about it. Chris Tucker, fucking the Willis. The Willis.
The Willis, it's a
Mia
Willis.
Jovovich pre-fucking marrying fucking video game man.
Paul W.S. Anderson.
That fucking asshole.
God. Monster Hunter.
God, fuck you, Capcom.
That was awful. This is awful. Seriously. Somebody.
Did you watch that?
I did watch that. I watched it for the sake of telling everyone else not to watch it. Dear God, do not watch that movie.
I mean, that makes me want to watch it.
Don't.
But when you say not to, I want to.
I mean, you should watch it. It is so good.
Too late now. I want to.
Shit. I'm sorry. Please don't.
No, I'm just kidding. I won't. That movie looks like ass.
But yeah, I mean, I pulled up the best directors of all time. Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg,
Hack.
Alfred,
Overrated.
Alfred Hitchcock, Stanley Kubrick.
Who?
Quentin Tarantino. I don't know that dude. Or
Francis Ford Coppola?
Yeah. Francis Ford Coppola.
Didn't he do The Godfather?
Well,
Godfather?
that would explain it.
Or did he do... Oh, no, that's Apocalypse Now.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. What else?
And The Godfather.
Oh, okay. Cool. See, I'm good.
I've never seen those movies, actually.
My credit is intact. Let's keep going.
Christopher Nolan, of course.
Yeah.
Orson Welles.
Oh, he did Orson Welles did the Logan's Run, maybe?
Did he seriously do Logan's Run? Let's see. I
Or
mean, War of the Worlds, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he? Which ones did he do? The Stranger? The Touch of Evil? The Third Man? Citizen Kane. That's
the big one. Yeah.
that's the one that put him on there. I was going to say...
There it is. Go to show more. Hold on. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Don Quixote?
The Transformers movie. The 1986 one. What? Nuh-uh.
Moby Dick?
This doesn't feel right.
Okay, whatever. I'm out of here.
I don't...
Orson Welles, you get out of here.
I don't...
You silly
I don't
lad.
I don't get
Citizen Kane, huh?
I don't get the whole Citizen Kane thing.
Well, there you go. Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. Fuck.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, Woody Allen sucks.
I hate Woody Allen.
I mean, okay, here's the deal. His movies aren't awful.
Aren't they?
I mean, listen, I think the guy is kind of funny in the worst way. It's like a smart ass, like, what's his name? The fucking Seinfeld guy? Not Seinfeld, but the guy who wrote Seinfeld.
David.
Pretty good.
Darn it. Yeah. Dave something.
Oh my God.
No, I can't remember his name.
I'm going to kill myself.
There's Tim Burton.
Oh, Tim Burton, yeah.
Tim Burton's made some good shit.
He has. I like Tim Burton.
Although, I mean, of course, toward the end there.
Toward the end, before his untimely demise.
Shit, might as well. That sounds extremely mean of me, sorry. But
towards the end.
I mean,
he's just at home right now, just eating some popcorn, just completely unsuspecting that you're just like, fucking, he's dead to me. he's fucking dead.
Of course, they don't put him in friggin'
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
order.
I saw the Muppet movie for Orson Welles, too. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I know. I'm so confused by that.
Yeah, what's happening here?
Star Kid.
Get out of here.
I love that one.
I mean, these are all things like he produced and shit too. That's why you got to go to IMDb and actually do like directed, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I mean, who cares about Tim Burton? We all know what Edward Scissorhands.
There you go. That was the big one.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Halloween.
Ed Wood.
Ed
He
Wood.
was the producer of Ed Wood.
There you go.
I love that movie. That one's good.
Cabin Boy, also the producer of that. Classic.
Whatever Cabin Boy is.
You've never seen with what's his name? Elliot something. It's not Sam Elliott. It's what the fuck is his name? Chris Elliott. Yeah.
Nope. I guess I haven't.
Yeah, no, it's like just a fucking comedy about
Something.
Remember the dude from Something About Mary?
Yeah.
The old boyfriend. What's his name? Wookie or something? The guy who's like ends up is like following her and he's really ugly by the end of it and shit.
I can't remember what his name was though. I know who you're talking about.
That's
yeah.
Chris Elliott.
Okay.
His character.
I got you.
But yeah, this was his like
his breakthrough moment.
This was his big moment to shine. This is actually one of Derek's favorite movies, and not favorite because he thinks it's good. It's favorite because he hates himself. He's a bad person.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go. Favorite directors.
Directors segment.
Next, Sony bought Bluepoint and Housemarque. I just learned of this today. I don't really know what to think of it. What do you think of it?
I think it's smart. I mean, I think Sony is realizing that if they don't buy this shit, that Microsoft will.
Right.
Even Phil Spencer recently came out and was like, yeah, buying studios is cool. It's what keeps this industry competitive. Like, if you're locking games onto your platform, you're potentially winning. I mean, he didn't say those words, but
might as well have.
That's what it is. But no, it's cool. I mean, it's good to see Sony like invest into something, especially like a studio like Bluepoint that they did the Demon's Souls remaster most recently, and then before that they did the Eco Shadow of the Colossus, or no, just the Shadow of the Colossus one. It wasn't the Eco one. Just the remake for PS4.
Got you.
I think they've done a few other like smaller things, but those I think are like the bigger ones.
The Metal Gear HD collection,
which was
God of War collection for the PS3.
Yeah, so just remasters. So
yeah, Uncharted, the Nathan Drake.
I mean, that's big business these days, though, is taking an old franchise or an old game and just being like, hey, make it good again. Like,
right.
Make it what people remember it to be. Which is kind of like the best thing that you could do for a lot of these video games, because it's like, oh man, this video game is classic. You should play it. And then people go back and play it. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes the graphics are distracting if it's not in a particular style. Like if you're really into the 16-bit style or something like that. But if you try to go back to like a PS1 game and you're like, play this, they're like, this isn't a game. This is a fucking curse.
I love the PS1.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, the PS1's good. Certain games are definitely aging better than others.
That's definitely true. I'm not going to lie.
But yeah, I mean, Returnal was good. I don't know if it was a $70 PS5 game, but I think it could have run fine on a PS4, but it was pretty cool. Oh, they did Outland. Outland was fucking great. Resogun was cool.
Resogun was amazing.
Did you ever play Outland?
I played it. I played the demo.
It's like
I didn't play the whole thing though.
Yeah, it was like a Metroidvania, but plus Ikaruga. So you had to like switch your colors, like different. So it's like a shmup. Things would be coming at you, and you'd be like, "Oh, they're the black orbs." So you have to switch to your black side to dissipate them. But there'll be red orbs, so you're kind of switching back and forth and like jumping through these different platforms that are like color dependent. It was pretty dang cool.
I definitely enjoyed Dead Nation when it came out.
I don't think I played that one.
That was one that I got for free because of the PS3 hack. That happened.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
It was one of the games that they're like, you can pick 2 games out of this list. Please don't hate us.
Sorry if we've ruined your life, but here you go. Here's a free video game.
Yeah. I picked that one. What else did I pick? Can't remember now. But yeah,
Well, there you have it.
it was a good time. It
There
didn't
it
affect
is.
me at all, so I was fine with it.
Yet.
Oh, shit.
Go ahead and knock on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree that video games are pretty cool.
Yeah, me too. Are there any studios that you would wish to be bought by somebody in particular?
I mean,
Now that I asked that, I can't think of a single studio.
yeah, I'm trying to think. Like I don't care who owns the studio as long as they're just putting out good content. I mean, it's it would be nice to see like the hard part is when a publisher like Sony or Microsoft buy a studio, they're basically like buying the intentions of that studio, and a lot of times they're not willing to leave things alone. Like they have to like meddle and shit. So
They have to be part of it.
So I feel like for example, From Software, like obviously like my favorite studio, but they're an independent developer who publishes through different companies, Sony and Bandai, and I think that's the better way for them to work because then they can make the product they want to make with probably some guidance and some input from the publishers, but at the end of the day, they probably gonna make the game they want to make, and then somebody else is just putting it out for them.
Right. That makes sense.
Or who the fuck knows? Maybe Bandai's just like, you're gonna make this story so goddamn esoteric, nobody's ever gonna be able to put it together, and these bosses are gonna be so fucking hard, nobody's gonna want to play this damn game. And they're like, very good, but in a Japanese accent.
That sounds good. I can't think of any, so yeah. Fantastic.
Let's party.
Next up on the docket, Pokemon Oreo crossover.
Finally.
I know, right?
What took them so long?
I don't know. Really, there's nothing else to say about that. There's going to be Pikachu on your cookies. Right? I assume.
When you phrase it like that. No. Yeah, I mean, they're just going to have some fucking dumb stamped faces or some bullshit. I don't know. It's just funny that this is what they're like, this is what we're doing. This is the thing.
You think they'll put in the effort to make it half red, half white icing?
No.
That'd be cool.
I mean, no, I don't. I don't think they put in any effort. I think that they
I
just
doubt it.
Yeah, make it look like a Pokeball or some shit, or just put Pikachu's face on a circle type logo, and it's like, oh, now it's a Pikachu and not an Oreo word.
Yeah.
Sadly, I feel like the opportunities are gonna get missed because of just laziness,
Right.
general lack of effort,
Yeah. I agree.
no accountability.
That really, the only reason I wrote that down was to bring up memorable, like, food product, or like,
Sure, like
things.
crossover type things.
Yeah. Like, are there any that have actually stuck with you that, like, did the job?
So I mean, I think the fast food ones were probably like the fast food toys. Like I think a lot of people remember like the gold Pokeballs, or like the Pokeball with the
from
gold
Burger
cards,
King.
the Burger King ones, and then
Yup.
obviously like when Beanie Babies were a thing,
Yeah.
the McDonald's Beanie Baby thing
They-
that was crazy.
They redid those semi-recently.
Yeah,
I mean, they sucked compared to what they were back then, but yeah.
back then the fibers were so much softer. They would fill them with the beans.
They filled it with the beans.
The finest beans.
Yep.
They don't make these babies like they used to.
This Beanie Baby ain't the baby I remember. Yeah, it was hilarious because we went there and we got a fox. It's just like in one of
The kids just start crying.
Stuff, and they're like,
Its eyes start bleeding or something. You're just like,
pretty sure Sabriel just threw it at us in the front seat, and then Chris is like, "Oh, a fox!" And we had to buy like 3 more. It's like, okay, baby, we're done.
Nice.
Stop.
and now you're collecting Beanie Babies again.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, that was actually what I was gonna say too. Is the most memorable one for me was when Taco Bell paired up with the
Star Wars cups.
N64.
Oh, okay.
That was close though, because the Star Wars ones were fun.
Star Wars cups, yeah.
Like the episode 1 stuff.
Yeah,
The
I had
build up to episode 1 was epic.
Man, they fucked that.
Yeah. But even as a fan of episode 1, they still, yeah.
It was too much.
Yeah. But that fucking N64 promotion was so on point with the Taco Bell toys.
I don't.
And well, one of them was an N64 controller, but it was like it had.
I do remember that.
Yeah, and it had the joystick control that you
Yeah.
controlled the little board, and you tried to get that little metal
so
pebble
cool.
through it.
Dude, remember the McDonald's like Transformers, but they were the McDonald's characters.
Like the Hamburglar and the fuck it.
Yeah, the Grimace one and shit.
Yeah, I do
Dude.
remember those. Those were dope. Yep.
It was like a little thing of fries that would turn into like a little dude sometimes. Oh yeah. Remember that shit? It would look like a hamburger, and then it would just turn into like a little transformer dude who's like, I'm a hamburger, but I'm a transformer as well.
And you always have to make that sound as you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yup. Shoot. Yeah, those were good stuff, man. I don't know if
Demo discs from Pizza Hut.
Oh, the Pizza Hut demo discs. I actually found one of those, unfortunately, before we started the Look What I Found segment. But I found one unopened.
Really?
Like a couple months ago, yeah.
I have a Treasure Planet sealed demo disc for the PS1. Treasure Planet was a game that never got released. And so I have one of the demos.
Ooh.
Sealed. That's a big time. That's for sale. If any of you big time demo collectors,
Yeah.
maybe one of who cares. Condition is whatever.
I know we've talked about this too, but that's my DVD version of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey is the Pizza Hut one.
Nice.
So it's got like seriously like 6 minutes of advertising before the movie that you can't skip.
Dude, remember when you go into a Pizza Hut and like it'd have all the like red cups and it was all like the brick fascia and shit?
Yeah.
And they had like a video game machine in there and it like
Yep.
it was like all
They always
red
had-
and brick and shit.
They always had a TV up in the corner too with a movie playing.
Yep.
Like always some kid friendly movie.
Yeah, Pizza Hut used to be dope.
Dude, that was my jam. That was where we could play Area 51.
That's when you could go to a pizza place and eat pizza. I feel like you can do that now, but it's different.
It is different now. It's weird.
Maybe
I think
it's because-
CC's is kind of the closest to what that used to be like.
I guess that's true. CC's is like got like a legit arcade and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, legit arcade.
mean-
It's like
About as legit as arcade gets almost anymore.
I know. I got to do something cool for our arcade. We've got
Yeah.
that Street Fighter Alpha 3 we're going to put up there.
That's going to be so cool.
That one will be legit. But I got to figure out some other stuff.
We'll think of some. But, I mean, hell, if you guys have any arcade ideas that you would like to see in level 7 upstairs, let us know. We're definitely looking for ideas.
Yeah. We started setting the tables today upstairs so we can get the video game area started. Whatever that's going to look like. So
Right.
it's moving right along.
That is so cool. I'm so excited.
It's killing me on the inside
Yeah.
and on the outside. My body is deteriorating.
Deteriorating.
My mind is also deteriorating. You know, man, talking ain't so easy for all of us.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're
But,
right.
I guess moving on, the PlayStation Plus games of July. Are you stoked?
Oh, I can't wait to play Black Ops 4 again.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It's cool, I guess. Whatever. I don't know what a Plague Tale is.
I have no clue.
Like, is it
I don't know if it's a really just like a story-driven game, like The Order.
It was a PS4 game. They're like, this is the PS5
Yeah.
version. Oh my god. I like when they do that. They're like, release the PS5 version. It's like, ooh, shit.
All right. I mean, it seems kind of similar to the PS4 Pro version, but cool.
Okay, this works better. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to look into that A Plague Tale.
Yeah.
In a sense, it's like
Sure.
it sounds
It sounds cool. Like it might be okay.
It sounds like a narrative driven,
Yeah.
choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
But hopefully,
I don't know.
Maybe it's not that kind of game.
Black Ops 4 is also coming. Then you got WWE 2K Battlegrounds.
So Battlegrounds was the more the arcadey style.
Right.
Yeah.
So not the glitch fest trying to be serious one. It's the more
probably actually
cartoony,
fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown.
Wasn't Virtua Fighter already?
Yeah, it was. I think you can download it for like the first bit of this month though.
Oh.
So yeah, I think they're doing like that weird halfway thing with.
They don't even have Itagaki anymore at Team Ninja. So it's like who's doing the jiggle physics these days? Who's in charge of the jiggle physics? I want to see the credit for jiggle physics director of jiggle physics, the CEO.
He moved over
Jiggle Physics
to Dead or Alive. And cranked that shit up to 11.
That might actually be what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that is. Yeah, Dead or Alive. Yeah, whatever.
I say I have never played Virtua Fighter.
You don't
and enjoyed myself.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you played Virtua. Like we all played Virtua Fighter when that shit was, and it's like the blonde chick, and she's like, and you're like, holy shit, it's in 3D. And then you play that game for 5 minutes, and you're just like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah. No, actually, I think the only experience I ever really had with it, because none of the arcades in my hometown had that, like the 3D version of it. So the only one I ever played as a kid was the Genesis version, which is not 3D.
It is not.
I don't
3D.
know. Yeah,
it's a bad version.
It is terrible. And then I did play, like in my early 20s, I did play the 3D version at some point, and I was like, this fucking sucks. I'm gonna play Tekken.
Yeah, people like Tekken.
Yeah, Tekken 3 was one of my first fighting games that I was really into. So
I had Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the 64, but I think even being into it, I was just like, I'm not very good at this.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to... Well, it's hard for me to get into fighting games super hard. I definitely enjoy Samurai Showdown 5, Tekken, of course, like I said, and Bloody Roar 2 was my jam. I think beyond that, though, not a whole lot.
I thought they were fun, like, in the arcade environment when you would, like, get up and be like, oh, Primal Rage, I'm a dinosaur.
Oh, yeah, Primal Rage. That was a good arcade one.
And so, you know, you would play it for a little bit and be like, I have no idea how this works. And you accidentally do a special move and you're just like, oh, I'm all out of money because I'm a stupid fucking kid.
Right. You're like, I finally made the monkey fart.
Yeah. By the way, a quarter, Mom? You couldn't give me a couple quarters? Damn.
Not only no, but fuck no.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, really? Like, yeah. I know that a couple quarters is like not the end. I mean, shit, dude. My mom would be like, no. And I'm like, look at me. I'm your child. Why did you put me on this fucking planet if you're going to not let me play this video game? And she didn't care.
Did you always have the habit of also checking all of the coin slots?
Yeah. I mean, you have to.
That was a kid staple back in the day.
You have to.
That was how you made it.
Well, you press the beep, 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 beep,
right, the red button.
You walk by and press it. See if you can get to eject some Skrilla. That way you can go back at it. Boom.
Hell yeah. It was crazy how often I did find a coin doing that.
I mean, there's a lot of dingbats don't know how to use shit, so they're just like, dark. That's that.
Denmark walks away.
Exactly. Quarter.
Man.
No wonder my mom was always out of quarter. She didn't know how
to. She didn't know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just. Yes.
All right.
I believe. Hallelujah.
Well, that is the perfect segue into the most random question that I threw down on paper today and have not warned you about yet.
Where do babies come from?
No. Most believable monster. Like Bigfoot, Nessie, Chupacabra.
Oh, most believable?
The one that you might actually believe exists. Like, if we found it, like, scientifically, like, it was found, like, tomorrow, you'd be like, I knew it.
Well, I mean, I would have to say probably one of the smaller animals, like a chupacabra or something, because it's like, I feel like it's harder to hide a Yeti or harder to hide a Bigfoot.
Right.
But if you have like a smaller mythological type animal, it's like, okay, maybe it can get away
Right.
long enough to avoid detection. But I don't know. I think there's not a lot of options in that field, are there? Like,
Well, there's also the Mothman, the Jersey
that's
Devil.
goofy. Maybe. I mean, again, that's just a chupacabra, right? Like,
Pretty much.
it's kind of just
Yeah, same thing. Lazier idea.
right. Exactly. It's like kind of a raccoon with wings or some shit. Like,
Yeah. Dang it. What the hell's the one that's named after the states that make like a little dwarf on the map? Nimble or something like that? Leprechauns?
I mean, so any kind of fantastical beasts at all?
I mean, if there's a folklore for it, that's pretty much what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if we were talking like,
Well, I mean, I started with the ones that I think are probably the more probable, but like, I don't think there's a unicorn out there.
well, yeah. I mean, I'll say, we know that there's giant squids.
Yeah.
We know that's real. That's probably the most terrifying thing in the world to me.
Yeah, giant squids.
Yeah, dude.
They're fucking huge too. Which is why my pick is for Nessie. Because I feel like if there's going to be something hidden, it's hidden in the freaking ocean. I don't know if it's exactly going to be in Loch Ness, because but who knows if there's like a underwater tunnel that goes from there to the ocean or something, which has always been like a maybe there is, maybe there isn't.
Messy Nessie.
Yep. So I don't know if it would exactly be Nessie, but an underwater like dinosaur-esque shit.
Right.
Because what's really crazy is there's even a term for, it's like deep gigantism or something like that.
Oh, yeah?
I know, it's hilarious.
Right.
But at the same time, like the farther you go down, the bigger the animals get. Like a normal version of like a sea cucumber is like, I don't know, 6 inches. But like deep down, they're like normal size is like 1.5 feet or some shit. And we haven't even gotten to the bottom yet.
Haven't gotten to the bottom of this mystery.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know. I would probably go with the chupacabra, probably something small, less detectable like that. Could
Right.
be like a bat or some sort of deformed, like, rabbit.
A jackalope?
Jackalope, there you go.
Little horny rabbit.
I don't think there's enough, like, I mean, there's a lot of, like, mythical creatures, but I'm trying to think of something that's, like, that I could potentially think is real.
What the hell is the other one? There's like a stinkfoot, which is, I can't remember if that's not the real name, but it's like a Bigfoot that's really stinky.
I mean,
It's got like very specific attributes that are different than Bigfoot. Like it's
like exactly the same, slightly more stinky.
Yeah, with like long hair, and, that kind of jazz. But,
every time.
Yep.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know.
I just wanted to throw that one out there, just to shake it up.
You never know. You never know what people believe in these days, and you have to kind of figure that out by just surprising them.
Yep.
There you go. There you have it.
Yep. Cool.
There it is.
All right. Sorry, I had to throw out this surprise question. I felt it.
No, that's good. No. I wish I had a better answer. I feel like I have a disappointing answer because I don't believe. I'm such a cynical fucking ass that I'm like, I don't believe in magic like at all. Just like, mystery is dead. We know everything. Science killed it all.
You guys ruined everything for me.
You explained literally everything. God damn it. Yeah, it's not like I'm going to be like, oh, a chimera is real.
Oh, or like a skinwalker.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Shadow people.
Yeah. The fucking Slender Man. Which, I mean, you could very easily track the origins of that one being made up. But
he's like, I've done the work. Trust me.
Well, that one was created for a photo shop like contest, and the guy created this giant dude, Slender Man.
Sure. Yeah.
And it was like a horror Photoshop, and yeah, that dude won, and then the whole Slender Man thing started.
Slender Man is real. Slender Man forgives you for your sins.
It's like Freddy Krueger. The more you believe in him, the more he becomes.
Ooh, the more he becomes.
Yep.
Dang.
I know. That's deep shit.
That was some deep shit.
Let's see. Next up, look what I found.
Man.
I know. You're just way busier than I am, to be 100% honest. So,
I didn't find anything. I feel like maybe I found something. There's some stuff at the store that's pretty cool, but I haven't found anything recently.
You did find that bat in the store?
I did find a bat. That was cool. He clicked at me.
That's way cooler than what I found.
Yeah, and I was like trying to poke it with a stick, and it knew where the stick was. And I was like, "How do you know this? Oh my god!"
What?
I turned into Kevin Hart. Oh my god! I can't believe it! I can't believe that I found a bat.
Well, bats have really good eyesight. Of course, he knew where the stick was.
Oh my god! I don't know much about bats. That's like half his bits, right?
Yep, pretty
Okay.
much. So mine, I don't know. I'm
Well, mine are.
Oh, there you go.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say you can take them if you want. No, I found a copy of Prey with the fun slip cover.
That says Rage.
My sorry.
My sorry. Get the fuck out. Start the podcast over.
Rage. My bad. It's.
Sorry.
I'll explain why Prey came into my mind though, because this one it makes me laugh. Because I constantly forget about this stuff until I find things from this era. And there's a Prey 2 slip inside of there. And it's like, oh, yeah!
That's complete.
Yeah.
It's got the Prey 2 slip. Boom, baby.
Like,
send that shit into Wada Games right now. Get that shit graded.
Oh, perfect 10 with all these wrinkles and shit.
Oh, dude, shit. But that's just the slippy slip case.
That's just my favorite part about this so far. Because I've never played Rage. Which is weird for being a big id fan.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
But I was just flipping through it, and this thing fell out, and I was like, Prey 2! Oh, yeah!
Pray tell.
So, that shit just always makes me laugh.
They canceled Prey 2. That game looked cool.
Yeah, it really did. And I even have that little clip-on thing that you gave me from when you went to E3.
Nice.
Of Prey 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's just funny to see that Prey 2 existed at some point. Like, that shit was coming out.
Who knows? And maybe Microsoft will resurrect it now that they bought Bethesda.
That'd be nice.
They'll just be like, let's do Prey 6.
Well, they would...
Prey low.
Oh, no. It's Halo, but with praise.
That'd be kind of sick. You take the, sci-fi goofy shit of Prey. Did you play...
The first Prey? Yeah. I've played a little bit of the... reboot.
Put that in you're in Master Chief's head. Just some trippy fucking sci-fi thriller.
That could be pretty trippy.
Dude, what can I say? I have great ideas. Bethesda, pray low.
And then a classic that everyone loves, I found Perfect Dark Zero.
Oh, Joanna Dark, you are my everything.
With that sexy star tattoo right there on the neck.
Oh, God. Is she a part of Crazy Town?
Oh, it's good
Come, my lady.
stuff.
Come, my lady.
Chew my butterfly. Sugar, baby.
Whatever. They didn't steal that riff, but they borrowed that riff from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Whatever, man.
They did. They did. The legit Red Hot Chili Peppers lent them that riff.
But they didn't ever use it themselves, though.
Dumb fool.
Yep.
Kinda. It was on Magic Milk, I think.
Was it?
I don't know.
I was hoping that there was a full body picture because it's hilarious. You could totally tell that this was just early to mid 2000s. Where they're like, oh yeah, this is totally going to be the style forever.
Yeah.
Shit. Now I can't find a picture of her. What kind of manual is this?
What kind of manual does not have a full centerfold body picture of Joanna Dark?
They made Perfect Dark. They know what they were doing. They put her in that tight blue suit for this one. I mean, they were using it.
keep going.
We all know that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so 2 games I've never played. I'm excited because I've never played them. So hopefully I'm going to enjoy them.
Did you add them into the
Wheel?
The Wheel of Destiny?
Day of.
Oh.
I keep every time I get a new game, even like PC games, I'm adding them all. Don't you worry. If it's in the
Don't you
collection,
worry.
it's on the wheel.
Yeah, if you're worried, don't.
Don't.
We got this under control.
Yeah.
You're covered.
So.
You're safe. You're set. You're buckled. You're ready to go. Hasta la vista. Hasta mañana. Hasta luego. Hasta pasta.
Yeah, that was all of them, I think. Okay. The other thing that I found that I was actually the most excited about is The Sounding, which is a book. I know, I'm
The
sorry.
Sounding.
Written by Hank Sears. It's Sear-L-S. So Sears.
Cereals.
Sears.
The
It's all shiny.
the tasting. The
And yeah. So you might be wondering, why the ever living hell is he showing us a book called Sounding with a whale tail on there? Well,
it's a whale of a tale, yeah.
a
I
whale.
tell you, lad. That's a whale of a tale indeed.
so the whole story behind this one is I picked it up because I learned recently that this is part of Echo the Dolphin's history.
It's true. It's true. This is
one of the things that influenced the way that they actually speak in Echo the Dolphin.
So this is to Echo the Dolphin as Berserk is to Dark Souls.
Yeah, because a lot of the in the book it's a sentient whale, and every time it's from his perspective, he references things like the Big Blue, which is a blue whale, or like I can't remember what the hell.
He's not talking about his. Never mind.
No. And he refers to other
Blowhole.
creatures in similar fashions. And, of course, now I can't think of any of them. But that's pretty much the way that the dolphins speak to each other in Echo the Dolphin. So just one of those random things.
There you have it. Sometimes you just read about a whale that's doing stuff.
Yeah. And, so far it's been pretty good. I've only made it a couple chapters in. But I'm enjoying it.
Hey, you know what?
Oh.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to read.
It's a good time. We should get into that.
I'll have
read
my
something.
5-year-old teach me.
Oh, okay. But yeah, those were my finds this week.
I like those finds. I mean,
Nothing too extraordinary or out of the.
I wish I had a find. I want a cool find.
I'm sorry.
Look, I found my phone.
Oh, good job.
There it is.
Well, see, you could do all of those things on that.
Ah!
Oh God. But yeah, I guess to finish it all up, we should talk about Other John's collection.
Oh, spin the wheel of fate.
Do you remember what we spun last week?
It wasn't Simpsons last week, was it?
It was.
It was Simpsons? Okay, yeah.
It was Bart versus the Space Mutants. And this is pretty hilarious because you totally called it. But I actually enjoyed myself while playing The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. Because my expectations were just so damn low.
Yeah, it's a stupid fucking game, but it's like it people like it for a reason. It's
Oh, man.
Except you said you got to the mall?
I did. I almost got past the mall, but I was down to my last life. I'd already been hit once, and then I got to the final boss of the mall. And I jumped on him like 3 times. I was like, oh, I gotta get him one more time. And he threw a fucking card at me, and it ended it. And I was like, ah!
Dude, that game is such a pain in the dick.
But yeah, I mean, the more I played it, the more I kept getting into it. And I was like, oh, I know how to do this now.
You're like, oh,
Then,
shit.
like, it was very entertaining. Like, seriously, it shocked the hell out of me. Like, I got obsessed with, like, just wanting to get a little bit farther. A little bit farther. It's like, oh, I got that far this time. Now I can get a little bit farther because I know what to do, like, here and how to avoid that. And shit.
Nice.
I get why people like were just so excited when I started posting it everywhere. A lot of people were like, "Oh man, that was my favorite." And
And
I'm
you're
like,
like, why? I mean, it's not a great game, but it does enough right that you're like,
"Yeah,
I remember this and I like it. Like, even though I know I can't beat it or it doesn't make any fucking sense, it's memorable. It's doing enough different from other games because you had to spray paint the thing and it was just weird.
yeah."
Having to spray paint shit and then go around and then shoot rockets at shit. It was like, real interaction between objects in the world, where the environment felt interactive. It wasn't just like the environment was like there,
right,
or a platform for you to jump on. It was like things were happening and changing in the environment, and you would have to go back and forth to kind of like experience the whole thing.
Right, and there wasn't just one set way to get through the first level either.
Right.
Like there were so many opportunities to color something red that if you missed a couple, it was like, no, whatever, man, just do it later.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it was cool.
Nice.
I'm very happy. I had a blast with it. So
well, I hope this week you get something just fucking awful.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
So yeah, my final thoughts on Bart versus the Space Mutants. Seriously, if you like The Simpsons or you just like really retro games, you should check it out. It's not half bad.
Eat my shorts.
Yeah. So
here we go. It's John's Wheel of Fate.
Now to crank that volume on here so you get that beautiful sound. You ready?
Worst. I hate it. It's like 1,000 demons ripping babies apart. Oh.
It's not a great sound.
Is this like one of the questions from Seen It? Did you ever play Seen It? And it would like show you a scene, and it would be like, "Oh, yeah, hello, it's me, Walter Matthau," and it'd be like, and then it would be like, and it'd be like, how many times did Walter Matthau's balls fall out of his left pant socket or something? And you're just like, what? I
didn't see that.
I didn't even notice that once, and you watch it and you're like, his nuts out the whole fucking time.
That's
and he's like,
oh, God. You want to just guess at what system it's going to be?
Genesis.
I'm going to guess Game Gear.
What, you?
I know. I'm feeling it,
yourself.
though. I'm feeling it. Here we go. Oh,
Dreamcast.
stupid. We had the Sega. We felt the Sega vibe. Stupid Invaders on the Dreamcast.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, that'll be fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
You're like, reason to play these fucking games.
No, that's totally why I even just thought of this, because I never have a reason to play my random fucking games, and now you're doing a great job, Wheel. I appreciate you so much.
Wheel in the sky keeps on turning.
So quick breakdown: Stupid Invaders, point and click adventure on the Dreamcast and PC.
There you go.
I have it on Dreamcast.
I have it. I don't have it.
It's getting pretty pricey now too.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's on the Dreamcast, it is.
Yep, like $60 now. So
Jeez.
yeah, it is a 2-disc game though. So
2 discs.
it's got to be worth it, right?
Shit, that's too many, bud.
too many. So yeah, I'm excited because it was just one of those ones that I searched for it forever, and I finally got like a deal on it for like $47.
You're like, alrighty then.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm getting it, taking it. Yeah,
That's the way to be.
the only reason it was cheaper is because it doesn't have that back slip. But I could fucking print that out. So
Right.
here we go. Yes, I'm legit excited. I'm sorry. All right. Is there anything else you wanted to add before we call it a day?
I don't think so.
We definitely posed a lot of questions for you guys today.
Yeah. Let us know what you think about stuff.
Favorite director?
Yeah, what's your favorite director? Who's your favorite director? What is your favorite director? What is it? What is your favorite?
Most memorable crossovers for like food stuff. And
yeah.
most believable monster. Answer any of them that you want.
Food stuff. I mean, are you talking about the Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce? Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
That was fucking stupid.
And they brought it back, and then people like hoarded them and were like, you could buy it for $50.
I hate everything.
Yeah.
Or wait, I got a good one. What if somebody sold bath water? Does that count?
No, that does not count.
What if people consumed it?
Well, those people are fucking stupid.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, well,
Don't drink people's bathwater.
good night.
Official sign off.
Official sign off.
Okay, bye.